Hello, chat. Hello. How's it going? How's it going? I'm feeling good. I am feeling good. As always. Well, today we are doing something uh really suggested by the viewers because apparently there were many people who wanted to see this. So now I have to do this, even though no one here knows what Homestuck is. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I have never heard of it in my entire life. I don't think I did, at least. And apparently it was also hard to download because there's like a version with interactive stuff because it is a webcomic. It is a comic that has been uploaded on the internet, but there are also like mini games and music and stuff. And for all of that to work, you need to download it. Apparently it was hard, but what do I know? It wasn't me who had to download it. So, okay, I have it pulled up already. Here it is. It says it's unofficial. And wait, you can't see my mouth. I would like it to... Oh, it broke. I believe it broke. Why did it do that? Wait. Oh, there it is. And it's kind of quiet here because it is a comic, so there's no music, there's no sound effects or anything. So, I think I should get something of my own. And I think those who were here since the first stream remember this. It's a little throwback. Okay. Can you hear that? Yeah. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Do you remember? I really I don't really remember. Do you hear the music? Very quiet. Okay, let me just... like this. I just don't want it to be louder than my voice. Yeah. Yeah, it's the dummy fight. It's the dummy fight, which is a throwback to the first ever technical difficulty we've had on stream. Because I couldn't beat it. Good volume. Okay. So here we have this, and this actually looks like a browser, but it's not. It's really cool. Because here you can open a new tab, you can reload the page, and it just looks like a browser, but it isn't. There's some stuff here. But I think we should just start from the beginning and begin adventure. Hey! Homestuck! It's the name! It's in the name! Oh. Oh, he just looked at me. Okay. Yeah, he's just standing there. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April 2009, is this young man's birthday. Though it was 13 years ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. What will the name of this young man be? Enter name. Try again. Okay, that was the wrong name, I guess. Try again. John Egbert. Oh, he's happy with the name. Examine room. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? Okay, let's see. We have Ghostbusters. We have these. I don't really recognize. Ghost bed sheets. Ghost on a shirt. Checks out. As verb. Okay. There's a cake. There's also a cake. There's a hammer. Awesome. John, quickly retrieve arms from drawer. Okay. Your arms are in your magic chest. Remove cake from magic chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of arms, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. Oh, that's nice. Which retrieve arms from magic chest. Wait, he already has arms. But he doesn't. Okay. What? Oh, sure. Sure. You just have 4 arms now. Seems convenient. You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You capture them in your Silodex. You have no idea what it actually means though. Same. I don't know what these words are. But okay, I guess we're gonna have to see if there will be an explanation. There are other items in the chest. Examine contents. Cool glasses. I like those. In here you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. You are neither of those things. Wow, that's rude. Among those artifacts are 2 fake arms, currently capture locked in your Silodex. Still have no idea what that means, okay. 1 pair of trick handcuffs, 1 stunt sword, 1 magician's hat, 1 pair of Beagle Puss glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and 1 copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery, and 1 copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Keaveney. Some of the stuff may come in handy at some point. For now you decide to just take the smoke pellets. Capture lock smoke pellets. You stow the smoke pellets on one of your capture lock cards in your Silodex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you are starting to get the hang of the vernacular at least. You have 2 empty capture lock cards remaining. Okay, so it's like an inventory? Well, it makes sense. It's kind of like a video game, but it's a comic. Weird, but sure. Equip fake arms. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb copacetic with the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but give it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. Their card is underneath the one you just used to capture the smoke pellets. You'll have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms. That is a weird system, but okay. But this is probably unadvisable since you just make your room lousy with smoke. Your Solidex's fetch modus is currently dictated by the logic of a stacked data structure. You were never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch modi for your Solidex with a little more experience. We just need to level up, whatever that means here. Examine problem sleuth poster. Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster was one of your wisest purchases. It's a link. Goes. Now it goes to the browser. I'm not going to show you that because that's an advertisement that they didn't pay for. There is a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. Read note on drawer. Happy birthday, son. I am so proud of you. Aww. This note is rich with the aromas of patchouli aftershaves and colognes. Beside the note is a rolled up poster. We take the poster. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on the poster. You need some way to hang it on your wall. Acquire hammer and nails. Oh yeah, we've seen them. We've seen them before. Can get them. You first place the hammer into your Solidex, but now all of your Capsula cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. I guess it doesn't hurt to try. Take nails. You capture 4 nails into the top card and push all the artifacts down a card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway, but you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you have gathered enough things to get down to business and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. Walk like an imbecile and poop on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And yet the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. I am so scared. What? Why? Okay. Okay, sure. Combine the nails and hammer. You merge the top 2 cards. The hammer and nails are now capture-locked on the same card and can be used together. Use hammer and nails on poster. You use the hammer and nails in conjunction with the card beneath it. Nail poster to wall. Hey, we did something right! At least it wasn't the previous idea. That would not have been right, you should not do that. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. Examine Con Air poster. Put the bunny back in the box. I said put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box? What? Oh, there's a video. I guess I should pause the music. Let's see.
Appears the United States Parole Commission that.
Oh, I think it's a part of a movie. I am not sure if I can show that on stream, so I'm not going to. But it's It's this movie, I think, and it's a reference. That's all we need to know. Examine Deep Impact poster. Morgan Freeman's gentle, homespun mannerisms were perfect quantities for a president presiding over a crisis. Oceans rise, cities fall, hope survives. Wow. Films about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus, a black president, now you've seen everything. Examine calendar. You've marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day you've marked was supposed to be the arrival date for the highly touted Esber beta launch. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. Eat cake. You're sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Solidex with it either. The cake stays put for now. You hear a notice from your computer. Someone's messaging you. Oh, there's a ghost again. Whatever this is. Ghost. Cake. Cake. And also this. That is interesting. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper which you made yourself. You're really proud of it. I mean, yeah, it looks cool. Look at that smile. Look at that big smile. It's so cute. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You're so bad at programming, sometimes you wonder why you even bother with it. Your Pester Chum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. Open Pester Chum. Only one of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. Oh, what's this? Current tag Godhead, Tentacle Therapist, Garden Ghost Stick, and this guy's username is Ectobiologist. So like a ghost hunter. His whole thing is this movie. It's totally fair, actually. Kill Pester Log. During the Godhead, e.g., began pestering Ectobiologist EB at 1613. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you rake in today? I got a little Monsters poster, it's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. Oh hell, that is such a coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It's like Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fine, but I just have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put this in my apple juice at the factory? What? I have so many questions. We just started. What page is it? What page number is it? I don't even know, but it's not been long and I'm already very confused. All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain. Why did the fat kid or whoever drink it knowing what this tasted like? I mean, his reaction was instantaneous. It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel beat his juice. Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get to bed yet? Finally, we stopped talking about piss. And no, did you? Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care, I'm not going to play it or anything, the game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed on Game Bro? Game Bro is a joke and we both know it. Yeah, why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. Alright. Look out window. You see the view of your yard from your window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing. In a kid's yard, a tree without a tire swing is like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can hardly be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there, beside your driveway, is the mailbox. Examine mailbox. The little red arm swingy dealy thing, or whatever it is called, is flipped up. I actually don't know what it's called either. What the hell is that thing called anyway? I don't know. You do not have time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail. And that means the beta might be there. Go outside and check mailbox. You are about to hurry downstairs when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad had returned from the grocery store. Oh great, he's beating you to the mail. Forget it, check mail later. If you go downstairs to get it, he will likely monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you're trapped in this room. Stuck, if you will, in a sense which possibly borders on the titler. I mean, it is called Homestuck. Homestuck pun, yeah! This is not how mailbox flags work? How do they work? I don't know how they work. Please enlighten me. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment in perpetuity. Whatever, the dude can just hold his damn horses. Diamond games on CD rack. You've put countless man-hours into this assortment of quality titles. Oh, and I can look at them. Can I click? Bard Quest. Oh, there are actual games? Like this, and the Caper Havers. This one, I can click this. Problem Sleuth. There was a poster of this one. And it don't stop. Okay. What is this called? Jailbreak Adventure. Oh no, it's the Homestuck jail. Ghostbusters. Makes sense. Little Monsters. Harry Anderson, Call My Bluff. That is a great collection. Read Colonel Sassacre's daunting text. You decide to consult with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if you dropped it. But to really dig into this hefty book, you will have to capture log it. You're not sure you're ready to logjam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. Capture lock fake arms again. What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally capture lock the arms again. Best of chum status to bully. Oh, there are statuses. Chummy, Palsy, Chipper, Bully, EP, and Rancorous. You don't think the situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to Rancorous, but you still feel that the Bester Chum client should reflect your mood change in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. It, unsurprisingly, does nothing whatsoever. Alright, you forgot your chum is still pestering you. Answer? Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play with TT, she's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time, I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything. Yes, it is understandable, because you are really attractive. I am attracted to you. These guys are really good friends. Thank you. JK, haha. Oh, I guess not good friends. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail and I guess I have to go get it from him and see if it's there. And I've been busy spending all afternoon messing around with my stupid Silodex. So frustrating. What's your modus? What? How do you retrieve artifacts from it? Oh, like one at a time, I guess? And if I put too much in, something falls out? Stack? Hahaha. What is yours? Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything, and it's awesome. Well, what is that? You should probably brush up on your data structures. I guess. Did you at least allocate your rifle specibus? No. It could free up a card for you. Plus let your attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle. Which is never. What do we got? Well, I've got a hammer, but it's strapped under some arms. Wow, you're really stuck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms, and then allocate the hammer to the specibus. How? I don't know, just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works. Combine fake arms with cake. Look, now the cake has, like, horns. It's a horny cake. It has horns. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sassaker would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. Allocate hammer to strife specibus. Still, whatever that means. You check the back of your strife specibus for the kind apparatus you have in mind for it. Those are just random words. Those are just actually random words. Select hammer. Your strife specibus has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from your capture log deck to your strife deck. Report progress. I guess. Okay, I did it. Hammer kind? Yeah. Okay, that will be the permanent allocation for your specibus. I guess I should have mentioned that. Hope you like hammers. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I can't imagine it's going to be all that relevant. Is this foreshadowing? It feels like foreshadowing. Capsule Colonel's big book. Now that you've got some space in your Rolodex to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would have been too heavy to carry around in any practical way. I guess maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. It does look really heavy. Like, if you get a whole bunch of them, you can use them as bricks, and you can build a house out of just these books. Examine GamePro magazine. GamePro Asburb. Why is the game of the year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better? As always, people just do that. Read article. No, okay, Asperb is this game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of, and this beta is sitting on my desk for review, so I'm like, yeah man, I'll write something. But I don't know, I'm like, so is this about houses or some noise? That's fine, I'm sure that's dynamite in a handbag for some pro stuffs. But all I'm saying is, when do you get to thrash anything? While you're playing house or some stuff, are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from... I don't know how to read this, so I'm not going to. Know what I'm saying, bro Yoma? I didn't actually play this game, but I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to keep it real. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were going to chill in front of the Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it, y'all. There was one time he was leaning against the screen door and the stuff popped open, and the back deck was wet, and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess the thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge, useless tool against wet grass. You never did watch Dark Knight on account of Ron trucking his... This is not relevant to the game at all. Honestly, it tracks. That just happens. Capture log it? It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. Capture log Magician's Hat. You expend your final card on the Magician's Hat. Get funny glasses too. You don't have a free card in your Rolodex. However, you are able to merge the Beaglepuss with the Magician's Hat to create a clever disguise. What's the plot of this thing again? I have no idea. I don't know. This is just a guy and he's doing something, and he's in a video game and he wants to play a video game. And this is really long and... okay. Clever disguise. Okay. Wear disguise to fool Dad. John? Who's this John you speak of? You are quite certain there has never been nor ever will be... Yeah, this is a really bad disguise. While you are wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. This is very complicated. Scary. I don't get it. Leave room. No, we've seen that picture. You exit into the hallway. On one wall hangs a picture of a fella who sure knows how to have a laugh. A man after your own heart. You always thought you looked a lot like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on the many hollowed tombs of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that, though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns. Or harlequins, as he's quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumption. Go downstairs. Oh, and there's more harlequins. The cursed odor of fresh baking wafts, well, into your newfound nostrils. Newfound, oh yeah, because the art style. Ah, that's funny. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch nemesis Betty Crocker, and the rich buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. Admire harlequins. You check out the shelves of fanciful harlequins. Look at this garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. Oh, you think they're cute? I also think they're cute. He's just being too harsh for no reason. Look at all these guys. One of them straight up flips through a shelf. John is a little harsh. Well, maybe it's because he's a kid. Some kids do that. Examine fireplace. Wonder how old he is? I think it said it in the beginning that he was like 13. Yeah, I think it's at 13. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire, because that's what a fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it! Categorically, at all times, without exception. I agree. What's a fireplace without a fire? As domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds, a home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it, much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. Yeah. The moon's an errant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Oh, that does happen. That does happen, I know. The moon can also change. Anyone can change. It's fine. Mark Twain. You're almost certain Mark Twain said that. Toss Gamebro into fire. It doesn't burn as quickly as he hoped. Each Gamebro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos. Okay. Fondly regard cremation. Oh yeah, there's an urn. You examine a sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, an unabridged Colonel Sassacres. He never wants to talk about it. My condolences? Topple urn. You clumsily mishandled the sacred urn. Ashes everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You'd probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. I mean, yeah, where have you seen a single urn that wasn't toppled over? Grand Mima Orn? Yeah. There's her portrait. As one does. You know, if ashes sit so long, they get like a brick? So... you could use Mima as a weapon? Please don't use her as a weapon. You should not use your grandma as a weapon. Please don't do that. Instead, you can just get multiple grandmas, get multiple bricks, and build a house. Like we were talking about building a house or with the bugs. With those with copies of those really heavy bugs. It's what she would want? Well, maybe your grandma would want that. I don't know. Sure, okay, I guess. But I'm just saying, you could build a house if you get enough grandmas. Our grandma? Is that like a communist joke or what is that? Grand Mima, no. Oh well. What's done is done. Wait, was that your grandma? What have you done? It wasn't me. It was the only choice. It was the only choice available. I couldn't. At least your grandma isn't a brick. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, combine Feather's pipe with clever disguise. You think now would be a better time to beef up your clever disguise? If you throw grandma through a windshield, is she the one breaking the windshield? Don't do that. Just don't do that, please. Examine oversized gift. Champ, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Aww, that's so sweet. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. If I throw you through a window, are you the one breaking the window? Feet first? No, don't throw anyone through any windows. Oh, hell no. What do you mean no? Look at it! Look at how happy it is! Capture log ashes? First you prop the Harlequin doll up on the couch. Having it in the middle of the floor, sprawled out all akimbo like that struck you as unseemly. You capture log the ashes to your available card. Combine ashes with urn. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ashes back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier if you just used a broom and a dustpan. Put urn back. No one will be the wiser, except maybe for people with eyes. Now go get fake arms again. You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You prize them out of the cake and capture lock them. Looks like Vesterchom is acting up again. Examine third and fourth walls of room. Oh wow, they exist! That is cool. I respect having a fourth wall. That's just... It's just some really good stuff. I really like fourth walls. They're so nice. Because like we have first wall, we have second wall, we have third wall, they're not that high quality, but the fourth one, it's always just so much better. It's so much better than the other three. Grandma breaks through the fourth wall. Don't break the fourth wall, I like it. I would like it to stay there. Hey, we check computer. Oh, another person is messaging. Tentacle therapist. I understand you have recently come into possession of the better release of the Game of the Year as featured in respectable periodicals such as GamePro magazine. That's an ugly rumor. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar, and you should probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever. I can't control myself. Must have a weakness for insufferable pricks. Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to go get it from him, so BRB. John? What? You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You're typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous. No, why would you even think that? That's so stupid. Okay, why don't you go get the game from your father? Alright, wish me luck. Oh, by the way, JK, I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha. I know, John. Go back. You can now execute that brilliant idea you had. There should be just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. Attach arms. You don't care what Colonel Sassacre said? That makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier. Inspect burnt paper on the floor. A Broblerone? Advertisement. Ew. Ew. You put this back in the fire where it belongs. Throw present wrap in fire. As long as you're cleaning up. That was deserved. A capture lock doll. You can carry hefty items, but that thing is just way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. Read Colonel Sassacre's text. This just feels like stalling because we're not moving through the story at all. You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is right now, but this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it. Find that and retrieve mail. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts, a powerful aroma which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. The door on the right leads to the study where your dad spends a lot of time. It would be an easy room. Where will you go? You can't find the Homestuck? Yes, I cannot. I've been told to read this, so now I'm reading this. Go in the study. Doesn't look like he's here right now. Examine father's desk. Question, is it your first read? Yes. Yes, it is. Before this, I have never heard of Homestuck existing. I have never heard that name. I don't know what it is. I've just been told, here it is, read it on stream. And I was like, okay. I've been stuck in my home since the 1800s. Well, good luck. What do you think about Baby Egbert? Is it this guy? Wait, was this his last name? I don't remember. Yeah, okay, I just kind of forgot. It was mentioned once in the beginning, I am sorry for forgetting. But he's kind of harsh on his dad. Yes, exactly. On his dad and on Harlequins. I think they're cute. On the desk is a deck of playing cards. One of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a stray Captula card. There's also a can of peanuts on the desk. Haha, oh dad, you won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. He's like 13, you know what teens are like? That's what I said. Upgrade costume with hat from Hat Rack. You swap the magician's hat with the bowler hat. This disguise is somewhat less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking. Really, look at that, there's a true gentleman right there. Combine second pipe with clever disguise. Your dad maintains numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like a strapping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he's a rather piss-poor excuse for a roughneck if you ask me. You'd rather not take the pipe though. The first one tastes bad enough as it is. How you suffer for your comedy. What's a teenager? How do I explain this? Fledgling adult? Yeah, let's go with that. Captula card. Yeah, this seems useful. I might sound silly, but I love wasting time here. It feels truly like a teen fooling around. Yeah, it does, but it's just a little bit long. I will try to read through this a little faster so we can get to something that will actually be entertaining to all of the viewers. Wait, what? Did something fall out? I think something fell out, I just don't see what it is. Play haunting piano refrain. Oh, there is sound. I am not sure if I can... I'm not sure if that can be on stream. Because it might just be DMCA, so I'm not going to... Capture's a capture. This is entertaining already? Ah, thanks. You play the prankster's favorite card game, even though you are alone in this room, thus rendering it an especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid, look at this mess. The peanut gallery over there sure is getting a kick out of it. You're allergic to their scorn. Time to leave the house. You go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. Ew. Ew. Ew, commercials. They didn't pay me, so I'm not playing that on stream. Nuh-uh. You exit the house, check mail. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You've already been scooped by your father. The streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of a cut reed, or say a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's one desolation place to keep its instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday, and as Blizzle 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is only the latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of an unseen riddler, one to engender a sense not of mirth, but of lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is a mystery dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection, with even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions and increases great ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you are certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day. Leave a surprise for the mailman. What kind of a surprise? No. I guess it's not a good surprise. See if your father left the mail in the car. Ooh. There's a box. The door is locked and your dad has the car keys. You peer in through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There's also something underneath it that looks like a slip of paper. Do these items have come in the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take the stuff inside. Maybe. Find the kitchen. You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems your dad has been doing so much baking, the glass has steamed up. God, he's so weird. But you can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like the mail is there. Included among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the S-Burp logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked. Go back into the kitchen. You have no other choice. You're going in. Clever disguise, it is time to work your magic. I will just be turning the sounds off. I don't want a copyright strike. I hope you understand that. Oh no, he noticed! Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't know what you were even thinking with this foolish ruse. You unequip the clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There's only one way to settle this. Strife. Ooh, I can can pick something. Do this. I can do this. Okay, this seems fun. Retrieve the package and flee to your room. You cannot abscond. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You will need to engineer some sort of distraction. Now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. This man is ruthless. You better brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible. Equip disguise for defense. The beagle Aegis absorbs the brunt of the treat. Looks like Dad will enjoy the prankster's gambit on that exchange, as is usually the case. That is kind of funny though. He just gets hit in the face. Capture bites in. Yeah, he's such a nerd. Yeah, a little bit. You take bites in and unequips the beagle puss. Everything in your Silodex is pushed back a card. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, this could be just a distraction, you were... Nothing happens. What a huge letdown. When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the ones that knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Wise words by a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sassacre's text out of your Silodex. Sassacre, you beautiful bastard, now's your chance. Abscond. Now that Dad is busy placating the smoke detector, you can safely sneak away. Take PDA. You snag your dad's PDA. Maybe later you'll switch the background image to something hilarious as a prank. Besides, it might come in handy later. Your spare capsule card is forced out of the Silodex and consequently integrated with the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with. Ooh, and there's quite a lot of space here. So maybe in the future, advise get unofficial Homestuck collection. Well, what do you think I am? What do you think I have here? Is it the official one? Is it supposed to be unofficial? Oh yeah, I've been told that it was really hard to download, but I wouldn't know. It wasn't me who was downloading it. I just been given this and told, just open this, show it on stream, and read it. That's what I'm doing. The red package is addressed to you. You got the Asper Beta. Exit. Oh no, one of the arms fell off. That's sad. Get cake on couch. You capture locks the cake on the couch, expelling the bite-in from the bottom card. Combine the cakes to make a double-decker cake. By the fires and baths and bards of Christian hell, what is that beautiful creature in John's shirt? It's a slime ghost, I think. It's you could say it's a slime spirit. Yes, I am so glad you're happy. Oh, it's your brother? That's cool. You merged the two cakes across all 5 cards. Everything in your Solodex is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think these things through first? I don't know. I'm not even choosing to do anything. I'm just reading this. Retreat. Deposit the juncture and head down the hall. You are going to need something to clean up the mess you are about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is the bathroom, to the right is your dad's room. It is locked and you are forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets. You enter the bathroom, you can see your backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown is the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. There is also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury, and has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. Remove PDA, envelope, and package from cake. Ooh, we're performing a surgery, I see. Cake surgery. You take the razor and use it to perform surgery on the cake. You take the towel and clean off the extracted goods. Nice. Retrieve your items. The items force the manhandle cake into the toilet. Oh man, why? That was... well, not really a good cake. Not anymore. But it was still a cake. Why did you have to throw it in the toilet? Just like that, your Solodex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. No cake. No cake for us. Go to the bedroom. Admire failure to launch poster. You're not usually into chick flicks, but Matthew McConaughey's cool charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. Is your... I'm not reading that again. Wall, a casual shrine to an amazing actor. The film above that one is a lot better, you think? Can you see her? I want you to picture that little girl. Now imagine she's white. You got us, Matthew. Your smooth talking exposed our latent racism. Damn, you're good. Every time inventory is full, last thing gets out. Well, yeah, but this guy really doesn't think how to use this, doesn't he? No, I don't know. I don't know if I would be any better if I had one. So I can't judge. Check Pester Chum. Ooh. Another person. Garden Gnostic. Hi, happy birthday, John. Hello? Okay, I will talk to you later. And it's this guy again? Hey, Gigi's looking for you. Why are you even so popular all of a sudden? Is today some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something to curry flavor with ladies? Did you break your leg on a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing? Okay, give me a second. Okay. I discovered a comet that is going to destroy the Earth, and it was named after me. Now I'm famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot. No, stop. Just no. Don't talk about your awful, stupid movies or make references to them. Your gross Manbrook crush on... I'm not reading that name. Is an unsavory thing to behold. Sounds like a noise a horse would make. Oh, that's how you read it. Okay. It's dumb. Equally dumb are all those pictures of that clown you've got hanging up. Those are my dad's. I was talking about Nick Cage. Oh, what? No, man. Cage is sweet. So sweet. Haha, so lame. You don't even like him ironically or anything. This is like for real, isn't it? I do things ironically sometimes. What about what I sent you for your birthday? No, those are awesome. What? No, they're stupid, which was the joke. The ironic joke. Get it? Wait, you're actually wearing them, aren't you? I'm wearing them, ironically, because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironic makes them awesome, and vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Get a pen. You do realize they touch still is weird, sort of gaunt face at some point. Oh yeah. Oh well, anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail? Yeah. Did there happen to be a package there? Yeah, there's a big red one. You should probably open it. I would, but it's trapped under the S-Burp beta. I will probably open it after I install the beta. Oh man, the beta came. Yeah, wanna play it? No way. Why not? It sounds so hell so boring, just get TT to play it, she's all about that. Where'd she go? Her internet is blinking in and out, I guess. Probably be back online soon. Oh, and Christ in the sidecar, are you still using this stack modus? Seriously, dude, you need to bone up on your data structures. That stuff is just ridiculous. Okay, I will. Open browser and go to mspaintadventures.com. Decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. He opens the Tefeus app web browser and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. Is this another ad? The new adventure is okay, but you're not sure if you like it as much as the last one. Call the S-Burp beta. You decide it's time for less meta and more beta. You insert the CD and install the S-Burp beta. The client is running. What is this? Bone up on data structures. You go to your closet where you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy computer programming guides. Read data structures book. What is happening? Finally! Let's go! Your ignorance just made me throw up a little. Get a clue, you computer illiterate piece of crap? You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome? It looks really boring and kind of ornery. Maybe you'll just check out that free modus instead. Get free fetch modus. I thought this said something else. For just a moment. You turn to the back inside cover where free fetch modus is included in a plastic sleeve. This one is dictated by the logic of a queue data structure operating on a first in, first out method, rather than a first in, last out method of a stack. Fetch modus is a type of inventory. Good to know. Apply it. Items capture logged in your Solidex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item on the bottom card and must wait for items on upper cards to be pushed back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. You figure you might as well give it a chance though. Switch back? Suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this all to be a little abstract and you'd prefer not to think about it too much. Put down razor. Put it down? You're not quite sure you understand. Pick up 2 items. You capture log one of the cakes. You finally found a use for all these loitering pastries. Dead weight. Get us a cake. The second cake causes the razor to launch out the front of your Solidex. Oh good lord, that beautiful face! You wish the razor would have failed to launch. Get more stuff. You open your magic chest and capture log one of your favorite books of all time, Wise Guy by Mike Caveney. There goes the fresh towel. Might as well grab those cuffs. You take the trick handcuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet. Whoops, through the window it goes. Now, damn it. Open that package. To EB from TG. You examine the package. It is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packing tape though. You'll need something sharp to open it. Of course, the razor. It's all so simple, you wonder why you didn't get razor. Pick up package again. Homestuck is pretty much if point-and-click adventure was a comic. Yeah, but you can't actually make any choices here, so you just... It's more like watching a walkthrough or a stream of someone else playing a point-and-click game. You just have to narrate it yourself. Let's take this from the top. Capture log glass shards. Is that... Ooh. Ooh. If those just fly out of your inventory, that will be really, really dangerous. It's a bad idea. I am telling you, it's a bad idea. You take 3 glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Solidex rains devastation on your room from above. And now that your cards are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that again anytime soon. Yeah, that's what I said. You should probably go get that stuff before I forget. Use a razor in the package. You open the package. There's something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly by Malkovich Cyrus the Virus, while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe, and strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the suit of a burning Vegas strip by Cage's Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tailored exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, it's not merely like that bunny. According to this note of authenticity, it is the very same bunny. This is so awesome. Oh wow, that bunny is held hostage. Poor bunny. I remember a time when this was how the world worked. Audience choice, how I despise thee. Well, sometimes that is how the world works. You know, in some cases, that is just... Imagine getting a prop out from one of your favorite movies. That would be really cool, actually. That would be really cool. And then you can also, like with this, you could shave your head and you could cosplay this guy with the prop. And no one will be able to tell the difference. What is your favorite movie? Oh well, it's simple really. I really like... Yeah, okay, let's continue. It looks like your computer is trying to get your attention. Look at monitor. A Esper host user is attempting to connect with you. Client has established connection with host. Please press enter when ready. Ooh, we're actually doing something! Yay! I mean, I could go on and on and on forever with what we already had. It would never best the paint drying videos. The paint drying videos were really good. If you're new to the channel, you should go watch the VOD, because those videos were so good. There was so much plot in them. So the sequel wasn't as good, but the first one, it was fire. Check the window. It looks like you managed to retrieve the beta. Excellent. I'm going to try to connect. Prequel. Yeah, right. Right, prequel. The second one. Whenever someone makes a second movie that's... in the same universe as the first one, it's not gonna go well. Part 2 of what? Of the paint drying video that I've been reacting to on one of the previous streams. I have a VODs channel, and if you're interested, you can go check it out. Is this a Minecraft thing? Oh, what do you mean? I've never done a Minecraft stream. I've never even done a Minecraft stream. Why don't we focus on the matter at hand? Oh, the game. Yeah, okay. I don't really know how this works. What am I even looking at here? You're running the client application. I'm running the server, so I'm the host user. I've established a connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game. Okay then. Why don't we get started? One more thing I really want to talk again is the force wall. I love force walls. I never break them because they're just amazing. I love force walls. Okay, let's just skip that. Mouse over the interface buttons. Oh. Oh. Select, revise, deploy. Pernalia registry. Increased cache. Explore Athenium. Alchemy excursus. This seems really fun. It's a video game that you can play in real life? It's so sick. Select magic chest. Oh, there's something underneath it. Zoom out. Drop chest. Whoa, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls. Is my magic chest on the roof now? Yes. Aww. I will try to be more careful next time. Get the card. Oh, now we can switch. You find your missing stack fetch modus and quickly reapply it to your Solidex. You can now opt for either the stack or queef modus at any time. You toggle between your fetch mode with gleeful abandon. Looks like your dad is leaving again for more baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again, if only for a few minutes. You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest on the roof, or all the stuff you threw out the window, for that matter. Collect stuff in your yard and move it back into the room. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? Can you grab all that stuff outside my broken window and bring it in for me? I'll give it a shot. Thanks. No luck, it appears to be out of range. I'm guessing it's too far away from you, the player. Select John. You cannot select a player. John abjures the meddlesome cursor. Select Bunny. Put the bunny back in the box. Ooh. Revise room. Where? Oh wow. I wish you could do that. Oh wow. Is this a Sims reference? I think this is something you can do in The Sims. Open Fernalia registry. Deploy totem las. Examine it. You don't know what the heck this thing does, but it looks neat. Open grist cache. It seems expanding the dimensions of your room cost us some field grist. But deploying the last did not appear to incur any expense. It looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game. Wow, okay, what do they do? I think it's up to you to find out. All I can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around, apparently. How do I move stuff around? It sounds fun. I don't think you can, as the client. You will need to install a server application. You should have received both in separate envelopes. I'm running both on my computer right now. What? Did you get another envelope in the mail? No. Once you install the server and establish a connection, I'm sure you will be able to manipulate my environment in the same manner. Are you sure you didn't get it? Oh man, I think I know where it is. Yep. Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? It will extend the range of the cursor and I can reach the items, which you threw out the window for some reason. Yeah, good idea. What have you been doing in here all afternoon anyway? I was fussing with my Celodex, but I think I have it under control now. What motives do you use? I like to use trees. Oh no, that sounds so awkward. It's not exceptionally practical, but I think they are elegant. About Minecraft, I will say one thing: check HOMESTUCK, it's a great mod. I will keep that in mind. Stand in corner. Deploy crux extruder. Ooh, it fits perfectly. That is nice. Deploy alchemizer. Why is the floor shaking? Are you dropping more stuff in my house? Yes, 2 more large gizmos. Sweet. What is with all these big contraptions? If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate a sort of system involving punch card-based alchemy. Huh? To what end? I mean, what are we supposed to be doing in this game? That remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate? Get PDA. Serious business. Uh-huh. Very serious business. That is exactly how adults talk. You grab the PDA, switching back to stack mode so it's easily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile. No hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Whoops, you mean Harley Quinn wallpapers? The serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances. His fellow street performance, maybe? I guess the performing arts must be a pretty serious business after all. Install Pester Chum. This should be useful. Now you can keep tabs on your chums while you wander around the house. His dad really likes pipes, huh? Go out to the balcony. Hey, I'm out on the balcony now. I am messaging from my dad's PDA. The one you threw into the yard? No, I am telling you, it jumped out of my Silodex like a frightened weasel. What were you doing with it in the first place? I'm not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how your pent-up frustration with your father manifests itself? What? No, those were all accidents. Please take your psychoblabbery somewhere else, miss. Your bathroom is a mess. Did you do that too? Oh man, see, this isn't cool. All this snooping nonsense. There's a cake in the toilet. Yes, there is. I'm tempted to clean it up for you. Okay, if that will satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead. My obsessive-compulsive disorder complex? Can a disorder also be a complex? In your case, probably. Sounds complicated. Anyway, I'm going to have a look at this enormous platformy thing you put on the balcony. Examine Alchemizer in a cautious manner and you stand right in the middle. Seems reasonable. I would do that too. You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you just decide to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually. What do you mean? Is someone a demon? No, let's not do that. Look through telescope. It's a clear, sunny day. Nothing out of the ordinary to report. At least not beyond the walls of your own home. Look at that. Look at that. That's me. That's me right there. It's on brand. Grab the soil toilet. Okay. Whoops. Whoops, what? What was that noise? Is this something I should go investigate? No, I have it under control. You can keep playing with your telescope. Investigate. Oh. Ah, I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you go have a look at the crux extruder? The what? It's the thing I put in your living room. Up down the hall. You jump down to the utility room. Get sledgehammer and card. You take the sledgehammer and the capsule card, combine the two, and quickly apply it to your striped specibus. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal issue? It looks like another one of your chums is pestering on your PDA. Answer? Diagnostic. Begin pestering exobiologist. John, did you get my package? Oh, hey, not yet. Darn, are you sure? It was in a green box. Oh, yes, but it is in my dad's car and he's still out at the store. He should be back soon. Great, so what are you up to today? I am up to my neck in this S-burb stuff. DT is making a royal mess of my house. Lol, what's S-burb? Oh, it is this game? It's okay, I guess. I'm still figuring it out. Whoa, what was that? What was what? There was a loud noise outside my house. It sounded like an explosion. Wow, really? I will go outside and look. Oh man, alright, but be careful, okay? I will. Might as well check out the crux intruder. Oh, hell no. You put this thing in front of the door? There's the door there? Yeah. I didn't see it. I just thought it fit nicely into that groove. You mean you thought it was elegant? Okay, well, what do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up there now? Oh, damn. Examine wheel on the crux extruder. Have fun? Thank you! You must go. Bye bye bye. I'm still continuing this. Apparently, I have to be doing this for 4 hours straight. And right now we're at 1 hour and 40 minutes, so we've got a long while. When you turn the wheel, something seems to be pushing up from underneath the lid. But you aren't strong enough to make the lid come off. Put bathtub in driveway. Connection lost. Nothing in this universe ever goes right. Every single time something goes wrong and something flies out of the inventory or something falls. Just something happens. Nothing ever goes well. When it stops journeying to the driveways, the connection is interrupted. Scroll TT. You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture. Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Must be the weather. I would look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. I battled through her cloud of gin and derision once already this evening. Yeah, I hear you. Yes, cake, gestures, and faltering love and support. Quite a road to hoe there. Though I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation. I know! What about going outside? Maybe you could catch a neighbor's signal? That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember? And dark. It's dark already? Yes, the sun has already had its way with us here on the East Coast. It lurid grace... The third player has moved on to younger time zones. I mean, I am looking at this guy currently, not at her, so it makes sense. It's all canon. It's actually all canon. You need some help? Pick up sledgehammer. And what did it do? Is it... Oh, I thought it was going to blow up. What is this? Also, I think the music is getting a bit too repetitive. I'm sorry, but that kid went to bath in the middle of a house. He was fully clothed, it's fine. I want to change the music. What do we got? Ah, this. Good enough. What is this thing? What is that clock counting down to? I've been looking at the game FAQ walkthroughs to figure some of the stuff out. Hold while I'll read further. All of these walkthroughs are extremely short. Not progress much further than this point. Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game. True, now that the lid is off, you will need to extrude some crookside. Join wheel again. You extrude one crookside dowel. I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, your PDA is strapped onto the crookside now, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you're going to need this card too. Deploy pre-punched card. Is this orb of light just going to follow him now? Okay. It is extremely difficult to look at. A shard of glass is expelled from the deck and maims the Harlequin doll. Oh no! The happy guy! He didn't deserve that. He did not deserve that fate. Capture log fanciful Harlequins. You take 2 fanciful Harlequins. The additional useless sprite pushes your PDA to the last card. You then switch to the Creeve modus so you can access the PDA. More glass sharpener flies from the deck. Now well, this guy is not having a good time. I feel like soon he might need an urn of his own. Huh? Why is it speaking in patterns? It's speaking in blanket patterns. Sure, why not? This thing keeps following me around. I think it's trying to talk to me or something. That is probably the kernel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped. Twice, actually, whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously written. Okay, well, you're the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also, fix my bathroom. Drop maimed Harlequin into kernel sprite. Oh wow! It is now a clown. I'm sorry, Harlequin. The kernel sprite has been prototyped with the Harlequin doll. Oh, the patterns have something that looks like symbols now. Wonder if you can actually decipher what this says. Does this mean something? I still can't understand this thing's gobbledygook. That was only tier 1 prototyping. Orb evolved to clown orb. It literally did. Look at it, it's so happy now. It's still flashing, I can't look at it. It is painful. There's still another tier to the prototyping process, which for all we know merely advances this entity through increasingly esoteric states of linguistics. Trust me, it was a terrible idea? A really bad evolution? Sure, I will trust you because I don't know anything about this. The clock is ticking, we don't have time for this asinine tomfoolery. This unmitigated poppycock? Extravagant hogwash. Whatever that was. Okay, stop. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing. I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thing. The alchemizer? Huh? Try to learn the lingo. Use pre-punched card with the alchemizer. There is no slot for a card anywhere to be found on the alchemizer. The kernel sprite follow you upstairs. It's just a friend. He's just a friend. He follows us around. It's fine. Acquiring a Crookside Dowel seems to have populated the Athenium with one item. A perfectly generic object. Capture-lock telescope. No, not again. It snatches telescope from its tripod. Who knows, it might be useful. But more importantly, it pushes the Crookside to the last card, making it available for tinkering. As the PDA is predictably jettisoned into the yard, over the neighbor's fence. I have not seen a single good decision in this entire comic. Not a single person who made a single good decision. Zale 13? Well... How old am I? Anyways. You place the Crookside Dowel on the alchemizer's small pedestal, something is happening. An animation. He sets the alchemizer to cast 3 perfectly generic objects for some reason, expending a total of 6 units of build crest. These things look completely useless. What a waste. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice there's something in the sky. Do you really expect a bunch of 13-year-olds to have good decisions? You have a point. I apologize. We made cube. Yes, we have made 3 cubes. You switch back and get a closer look with your telescope. Whatever it is, the Colonel sprite seems particularly agitated about it. Cube form achieved, the superior one. Truly, the next step of human evolution is Minecraft. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a meteor. It is a giant meteor, okay. You're no astronomer, but its trajectory looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. Oh, we wrecked. Yeah. Look at this face. I feel that. This guy seems happy though. Just look at this face. You know, this is just me all the time. So wrecked. It's fine, it will be fine. Let's just be positive. High five, Colonel Sprite. You figure you left him hanging long enough. Aww. Yeah, that's what you should do, or maybe also do something about a meteor that's going straight for your house. Attempt to ingest a unit of Buildcrest. It is tempting because they strongly resemble rocking blue raspberry gushers. However, units of Buildcrest are a gaming abstraction and do not seem to exist on the physical plane. There is apparently no crisis so imminent that will deter you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions. It's a meteor going to our house. Oh, every situation has its pros and cons. That is a con, but I'm sure we can find some pros here too. Your dad is getting home. John, what did you do with your PDA this time? I'm working in the bathroom, but we are running low on Buildcrest. Revise bathroom. Oh no, the dad is confused. I wonder if he can be locked up somewhere, like a Sims character. Run to your room and contact DT through Pastor Chum. 2 chums have been trying to message you. I'm working in the bathroom, but we are running low on Buildcrest. Oh man, who cares about the bathroom? Now there's a meteor heading for my house. I see. Do you suppose it has anything to do with the game? I don't know, maybe? What do I do? I think it's very likely. The walkthroughs weekly suggest an impending spread before they end. The already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous. As if written hastily and with a sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances is admirable. Wow, fascinating. If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is to proceed and try to solve the dilemma on the game's terms. Try using the last. It says you can use the card on it, but isn't more specific than that. Oh, that's what happened with other players. Well, that is another con to this situation. Really, it is a labor to read this tribal. If I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from a jar. Will it blow spit bubbles in a high chair? I think I will write my own walkthrough. That is, after we make sure you don't die. Heard you got the box. Hope you appreciate my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it to you. In my rough and tumble, dirty, white-beaterly sort of way. Also, I hope you appreciate how many no-telling douches have been had their mitts on that bunny before you. It's like a grubby baton in some huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you? Oh man, the bunny was awesome, but I don't have time to talk. I'm playing S-Verb and it's kind of a nightmare. DT is breaking everything in my house. Dude, I told you to steer clear of that game. And for that matter, you should probably wash your hands of flighty broads and their snarky horse stuff altogether. Bunch of teens going on adventure. True RPG. Well, I guess we're gonna see the other two playing too, just later. We're already halfway through the stream and only now something is starting to happen. It's page 204. And now there's a meteor coming, and I'm not even joking about that. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something in the sky, heading right for my house. Oh man, how big is it? I don't know, big I guess. I gotta go. We'll talk later if I'm still alive and the Earth isn't blown up. Like the size of Texas or just Rhode Island? They're always throwing around these geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale, like it really means anything to us. But it's like it doesn't matter, it's always just like, wow, that's pretty big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming, sir. Oh yeah, how big is it? It's the size of Texas, sir. Oh crap. Or, how big is it? It's the size of New York City, sir. Oh crap. Sir, I'm afraid the comet is the size of your mom's... Yeah. Oh, snap! Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah, well it's that big, sir. That sounds pretty big. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. Earth is literally under siege by planet Jupiter. Oh, crap. Anyway, later. Use pre-punched card on Totem Lass. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing this right. Is there a right way to pronounce this? I don't think there is. Free GG also there. Yeah, there are two people playing right now, but for it to be a true RPG, all four of them have to play, so we have two more people. The guy with red text and the girl with green text. I forgot their names. He slips a pre-punched card into a slot on the Totem Lass. Above the tool arm displays a configuration of chisels. Yeah, now you just need something to last. Take Crookside to Totem Lass. Cursing your lack of foresight, you return to the balcony for the Crookside devil you left on the pedestal. And navigate the hallway leery of your dad, who is presently puzzling over the new fixture in this hallway. Oh hey, finally, mods in chat. We are halfway through the stream. And we are on page 206. It's a perfect crime. I hope everyone had been behaved. Well, there was a guy who kept talking about slime and about his grandma and about wanting to break windows with people. Other than that, it's been good. He retrieves the Crookside dowel. Dad just shrugs and heads back downstairs, presumably to do some more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving him. To be fair, I may have contributed, as you always do. I mean, what? We talked about how ashes turn to bricks? Yeah! Activate. It looks like a vase now. Glass carves one totem. Alright, I used the last to make this blue shapey thing. Now I guess I take it back to the alchemixer again. Hello? Deity is no longer connected. Oh no. Oh no, he's locked in the room. There are only 2 minutes left. A young lady stands in her bedroom. Due to a violent storm, her house has just lost power. Along with her wireless internet connection, this has severed her link to a popular video game she was playing with a young man at a critical moment. That young man is relying on this young lady to re-establish a connection somehow. This young lady is named... It's on the tip of your tongue. What was the name of this young lady again? Enter name. Blighty Road. No, that wasn't it. Rose Lalonde. Ooh, that's a fancy name. Your name is Rose. As was previously mentioned, you are without electricity, although your laptop computer still functions on battery power. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for somewhat obscure literature. You enjoy creative writing and are somewhat secretive about it. You have a fondness for the bestially strange and fictitious, and sometimes dabble in psychoanalysis. You also like to knit, and your room is a bit of a mess. And on occasion, if just the right one strikes your fancy, you like to play video games with your friends. What will you do? Retrieve arms from the purple box. The purple package contents are private. No one is allowed to look inside. Rise like a flagellum and puke on your bed. Yeah, what a terrible idea. The thought alone makes you go sick to your stomach. Stroke writing journal and mother my precious. You would only resort to such an embarrassing activity while no one was watching. These journals are for your eyes only. So are you implying that the reader is the canonical character, so this game also has an audience? So because I'm looking, he's not doing that. That is interesting. Get violin. You capture Lux's violin, throwing it adds a root card of your Solidex. Ooh, she has more cards. Oh, by the way, where's our second mod? Oh, repairs? Oh, okay. Play a haunting refrain on the violin. Copyright. Waste approximately 40 seconds playing the violin while your friend is in peril. Nice time management skills there, sweetheart. John, tell Liv Tyler you love her before impact. Since your good-for-nothing friend is obviously not going to bail you out in time, you issue words of parting fondness to dear, sweet Liv. Oh, if only Affleck could have been the one to make the final sacrifice instead of her stubborn, blue-collar, salt-of-the-earth father. Then she would fall into your arms for consolation, and you would be the one to make the deceased Bruce Willis proud. Capture a knitting supply bag. You get the knitting bag. It occupies the left leaf card under the violin per the tree modus's alphabetical sorting method. Lookout window. What's happening in chat? Is there something wrong? Don't worry about it, I'm just being goopy. Did someone say goop? I did. Here, if it makes you happy, I will say it. Slime. Hope you're happy. Yeah, that's my streamer. Glad to have the audience engaged. Your panoramic window offers a view of your yard below, is the mausoleum housing your dead cat Jaspers, who died when you were young. Your mom had the structure erected with a spirit of scornful irony, in response to your usefully innocent request to hold a funeral for the animal. At least, that is how you have come to interpret the gesture in retrospect. You can also make out the silhouette of the laboratory next door, a facility which likely broadcasts a strong wireless internet signal. You may be able to connect to the signal from a different part of the house. Perhaps if you seek higher ground? Get laptop. You take your laptop and prepare to make the journey through the house. This causes the tree to be unbalanced, so your Solidex auto-balances itself. Now the laptop occupies the root card, while the other two items comprise the leaves. I don't understand how it works. Grimoire for summoning the zoologically dubious things. Like this one, for example. This book is absolutely indispensable for enthusiasts of your ilk, or of which there are very few. Take book. You take the grimoire. Go explore. You leave your bedroom. Hanging just next to your door in the hallway is a painting of an exquisite wizard. Your mother collects these awful things ironically. You must know how much you detest them, and there is no doubt in your mind she stores these dreadful things in the house to bother you. Down the hall to the right is the way to the observatory. Perhaps you will be able to connect from up there? Your mother's room is also in that direction. You will have to watch your step. Tiptoe to observatory. You approach a juncture in the hallway. Beyond the juncture is the observatory. Oh, she's there! Did you see that? I saw that. It's really weird how in one moment the characters have arms, and in the others they just don't. Just lose the arms. Who needs arms? Who needs arms when you have legs? Ooh, wow. This door leads up to the observatory. You haven't ventured up there in quite some time. Go through the door. The door opens to an exterior walkway leading to the observatory entrance. You've seen less inclement weather before. Oh, the things you'll do to help out a friend. A son you remembers games? Well, it would be inconvenient if I just didn't remember the streams I have done before. Would it? Try to connect. First put your laptop down on the floor to get it situated, but removing it from the root card causes all the branches and leaves to be severed. Your items are dumped unceremoniously on the floor. You're in a hurry, sure, but that doesn't mean you can take a moment to peek through the huge telescope. You find a gap in the clouds. It seems a flurry of smaller meteoroids is streaking steadily overhead. You're not sure what this means, but it is somewhat disconcerting. New person in chat, hi, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are more than half the stream in, and we are on page 237. Her way of stacking things is so inconvenient. Well, she said she thinks it's elegant. I will just believe her words. Stack laptop on Grimoire to maximize the elevation. You'll need every advantage you can get. Access laboratory Wi-Fi network. There are several signals being broadcasted from the laboratory, each of relatively decent strength. One of them is mysteriously and quite conveniently unsecured, requiring no password. You select the signal and reconnect to the game with John. I'm back. Hurry up and open my door. Not that it even matters, I think I'm probably dead no matter what. Patience, you still haven't used the new totem. I believe it will create the item on the punch card. So what is it, like an apple or something? What good will that even do? Oh boy, it's Homestuck. Another new person in chat. This is doing wonders for the numbers. I found no evidence that anyone has successfully created the item, and the content of the card appears to be variable from session to session. In one instance, it was described as an eggy-looking thing. Okay. Do we have enough of the building jewels to make it? According to the Othenium, it's a free item. This speaks to its importance in my view. Now off you go. Move door from hinges. There goes the rest of your build grist. Put bathtub back. Yay, it's like nothing happened. Yep, that is totally how it was before. Got to get those stupid blocks out of the way first. The kernel sprite is getting awfully worked up about all this. You store the perfectly generic objects in your Fernalia registry, potentially to be deployed at a later time. It is an apple! Wow. Take bite of apple? No music? Nope. Oh no, the meteor! Wow, that is a lot of same looking houses. Boom. Should I be concerned? Should I be concerned? End of Act 1. Is he just dead now? Can he be brought back? Curtains closed. Years in the future, but not many. A wayward vagabond records a stirring step in the sun-bleached dust. Act 2. Esper Beta Walkthrough by Tentacle Therapist. I'd be inclined to dispense with the trite even under less pressing circumstances. Needless to say, I'll forego the inscrutable ASCII banner which typically heralds the striking freefall of these documents. I also resist the urge to brandish any copyright marks or the particular neuroses that concern itself with the theft of the utterly mundane. I allow other deranged prospectors to stake claims on their worthless plots as the woods burn around them. My introduction will be sparse. There will be no majestic prose blustering to the sails of Galleon as we embark on this voyage together. Nor will there be any thin-fisted prose whipping its limbs under a bedsheet like a ghost, for that matter. I won't set the stage or dim the lights. Why not? The mood you will see will be set soon enough. Since you are reading this, chances are you have installed this game on your computer already. If this is true, like many others, you have just participated in bringing about the end of the world. Don't beat yourself up about it. There was never anything you could have done to prevent it. The end is happening right now as I type and as you read. I have come to understand that we were always doomed through our collective ignorance, and now further doomed by those few who know and struggle to flee. If you're lucky, you'll be among the smaller subset of the latter who are successful. What I mean is, while that game you installed is just one more grinding slab of rock sealing our planet's script, it is also your only hope to live. I'm presently faced with the same conundrum as you, and though I speak with more experience, my own outcome is far from assured. I will play the game, as much of it as there is to play, and record my findings here. If you want to live, you will do as I instruct. My condolences. The kernel divides, the two halves go their separate ways, leaving behind the sprite portion. Boy. Oh, it's alive! Or dead, or alive. Or dead alive. It's a ghost. It's a spirit. What is left of the sprite undergoes a mysterious transformation. For a moment you thought you heard someone say boy, as if whispered in the periphery of your awareness. It's probably just your imagination though. You there, boy. Like this. To walk around, use the mouse, arrow keys, or WASD keys. Click on various objects to open command menus for them. What is that? It looks different now. After you beat that apple, your whole house seemed to be transported somewhere. Then the apple disappeared and the kernel sprite underwent a transformation. Aside from the change in appearance, the transformation doesn't seem to have any relevant ramifications. You still can't understand a word it says. This large platform, good grief, what is it, boy? The alchemizer created the apple, or it's the tree that sprouted it, rather, right on time to save you from destruction. You're not sure you can say the same for your neighborhood, though. I wonder what happened to your dad. Open this door and walk through it. Go in there. Oh, what's this? Observe it. The bunny is not in the box. I said the bunny is not in the box. Why couldn't the bunny be in the box? This door. Rose sure did a number on your house. But you guess she did manage to save your life? You guess. Marvel at this adventure in outer space. This movie is... Okay, this movie is really bad. Not even you can defend it. You've been meaning to take this poster down, actually. Most people say the second one was not as great as the first, but you feel just the opposite. It was really cool and sort of gross, but they hosed each other down with slimes that made people angry. DG refers to the film as Nasty Man Bro Bukkake Theater. Whatever the hell that means. Wireless. It's a towel. It will probably come in handy for cleaning up this weird mess in your room. That's not a huge priority. This huge sewing machine, of what use is it? The punch cards seem to contain the instructions for carving a totem of a certain shape. You guess maybe other punch cards will produce different shapes? It bears further exploration. This funny man text, you should ignore it. Just looking at the cover cracks you up. What a great book! Harry Anderson is your hero, and Mike Caveney's glowing treatment of the man does him every bit of justice. You have to give this another read soon. Look through this window. Oh, that's not good. At least your tire swing remains unmolested. A tree without a tire swing is like a house without a surrounding neighborhood, you guess. Can I not look at this? Red Savage has a bunch of face your butt. Or like a talented young actor's face who you would want to hang out with if you got the chance, and also if you were not a fully grown man now. Anyways, the thought of monsters lurking in your house scares the crap out of you, which is why this movie is so awesome. But the fact that those monsters could also be your best friend is what makes it doubly awesome. Go out of the door that's not here. What's down here? Proceed. Open this. Dad's room's still locked. Go in there. Your plumbing appears faulty. Man, Rose did such a poor job of fixing the bathroom. It would almost certainly be a mistake to try to use the toilet. You guess you could just go pee over the edge of the cliff. Leave at once. Okay, go back. Oh. What's the meaning of this? Okay, even you have to admit, this one's pretty funny. Use this to reseal that opening. If only putting the lid back on the crux extruder would undo all it's done. Alas, Pandora's tube has been opened. This thing weighs a ton. You'd honestly be surprised if the game cursor could lift it, or at least not without a significant expense of the grist. Of all the places for Rose to drop the infernal thing, or whenever you feel... what's the word you're looking for? And of course, house trapped. It's Homestuck. It's Homestuck. It's in the name. It's literally in the name. Topless urn. This voice, it seems familiar. That would be disrespectful to your Nana. You just won't do it. Or not intentionally, at least. You consider that it is fortunate she is no longer around to witness this sorrow. On the other hand, you would probably benefit from her elderly wisdom now. Wield these instruments of combat. Any one of these things would make a fine weapon, if only your Strife Specibus wasn't already allocated. Oh well. It hardly seems worth it to go to the bazaar. I doubt you could get much for them at a garage sale even. Maybe a grubby palm of pennies and a... yeah, definitely. This way, through the doors like you see in a cowboy saloon. Examine? Oh, please don't eat it. Is this oil? Wonder what happened in here. Where's your dad? I love knowing the entire plot of Homestuck and therefore getting to ominously just say foreshadowing on the most random things. Often things that don't show up until thousands of pages later. Yeah. Yeah, that seems fun. Examine this. I think it's also the slime ghost. The slime ghost is everywhere. Your dad was so proud when you drew this, he hung it up immediately and it stayed there ever since. That was 1 week ago. Peek in the ball of goo. Wherever your dad went, he seems to have left in a hurry. For all his absurdities you have to put up with, you sure wish he was here right now. The ball of goo. Oh no. Sample powdered uncooked dessert. Back, ye miserable wench! Stay thy choking airborne particulates of temptation. His name is John, you nincompoop. Boy, who is John? Do as I say. What would you like boy who is John to do? Obey my commands, John boy. And those commands would be... I would like the boy to interact with his environment in a constructive manner. Maybe you should be a little more specific? Have the boy assess his current situation? I'm afraid I can't have the boy do that. Tell him to do it yourself. Very well. Okay. The instruction does not do anything at the moment. Sai, could you please turn the controls over to a more competent user? Increasingly sophomoric. Also, you almost spelled salad in there. Oh, and then it just loops. Open this door. This is no time for laundry. You're right, thank you for being sensible about it. Open these and rifle through them for goods. You don't give a crap about what's in there. Probably nothing you'd be inclined to use now anyway. Exit. Oh, so we can go outside. Thunder Lawn Amusement. Your childhood nemesis, the spring-mounted bugger ride, sadly was not swallowed by the void. It will have to wait another day for its comeuppance. Oh no, the swing! Boy, engage this mangled trapeze display. Looks like your swing set is toast. You relive fond memories in a moment of sorrow. Handcuffs. Claims a dangling tree bauble. The twin handcuffs are still there. Thank God. And no, you're not about to try to claim them just now. Okay. Is there anything here? Ooh, what's this? Control C? What? What is this? What? I have never seen this before. This cliff says Control C. I pressed Control C and can I grab this now? You got even the Homestuckers confused? If that happens. Admires this wall-mounted gadget. Through some mysterious force, your house still seems to be powered, even though the wires are severed. Quite bizarre. Look at this. It's like the ghost clown. Do something with it. The ghost clown is called the Colonel Sprite, or rather just the sprite now, I suppose. You can do something with it at the moment. The only thing you can theoretically do with it is Tier 2 prototype it, assuming that's still possible. Is this Morse code? What did I just find? Screenshot it if you want. Yeah, I guess just screenshot it if you need it. A lot of things involve Morse. That's why it's banned. It is banned. Can you turn this off? I can turn this off. Oh wow. Let's just move on. Quit all this scurrying around. For the last time, this boy's name is John. Fine, John, return to your quarters. You go back up to your room, tiptoeing around this weird petroleum-based sludge. Now, John, respond to your friend unit. John, are you there? Hey, yeah, I'm here, and not dead, I think. I know, I've just been watching you scramble through the house like a lunatic. You'd have answered me sooner. No man, sorry, I was looking around for my dad and I can't find him anywhere. Have you seen him? No, I'm sure he'll turn up. We have more important things to address right now. Yeah, like, where am I? I don't know that either. I've determined your neighborhood was destroyed by the meteor. Wherever you were transported, it saved you from the impact. I've been reading reports in the news. Over the last few days, there have been many smaller meteor collisions with people's homes around the world. They seem to be getting bigger. Yours was the biggest they've identified so far. But then I guess if this is all the game's doing, then the point is for us to save the world? Perhaps. Then we'd better get moving and figure this game out. Yes, but wait, we should retrieve your PDA yet again. It'll help to keep tabs on each other while you investigate. I think I can get you closer to it if I can replenish our grist supply somewhat. There may be a way to recycle some that we already used. Okay. I'll meet you out on the balcony. Wait, Rose, one thing. What? You never even wished me a happy birthday. Hello? I was working on something to send you, but I was running late with it. I didn't want you to think I believed meager well wishes alone would suffice for the occasion. That said, happy birthday, John. Oh geez, that is silly. Anyway, thanks. First, take the fabric item on the floor there. The towel? Why? Oh well, you're the boss. You captured the towel. What now? Do as the purple text says. To the balcony. John makes his way to the balcony per your awkwardly worded request. Wait, take that, the blue wobbly thing. You whimsically decide to capture the totem which was used to create the apple tree earlier. John recycles the grist as was dictated by your cohort. John cannot do anything with the grist as of this moment. That is up to the Edward player. I see. Yes, that will suffice. Rose deletes the perfectly generic objects. 6 units of build grist are restored to your grist cache. Did anyone else get a screenshot? Well, don't you worry. I think the VOD will be posted on the VOD's channel either today or tomorrow. I think tomorrow. Rose expends the grist to drag a new plank from the balcony in the direction of the PDA. John, run across precarious platform swiftly. John isn't sure about that. It's a long way down. Boy, I said make haste on the narrow catwalk. John is very nervous about the idea, and the strident tone of your commands is starting to make him a little upset. Fine, proceed as your level of comfort dictates. That is not very nice to say. You should have started with this. Like, why do you need to go there in the first place? But okay. You cautiously walk within the range of PDA. Rose retrieves it. Now take it. You grab the PDA, launching one of the Harlequin figurines into the night. You can kiss that one goodbye. Proceed. Just one command will suffice, thanks. It looks like you're not the only one trying to locate your father after the disaster. These boring men are uninteresting. John, are you okay? You seem a bit tentative. I'm fine, I guess. Since I got here, I feel compelled to do these weird things I don't really want to do. By some kind of voice that I can't really even hear. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Perhaps the early symptoms of an anxiety disorder, like post-traumatic stress? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Well, if you can pull yourself together, there are a few more things we should try. Like prototyping the kernel sprite again, if possible. We should hurry, my laptop battery won't last forever. Okay, I will go back inside. No, don't do that. Hop off the sledge onto that car. What? No, that sounds incredibly dangerous. Proceed. Now you're just being a pest. Which turnip truck did you just stumble out of anyway? Who are you? Years in the future, but not many. An unsealed tunnel welcomes hot desert air into stagnant depths. Oh. Boy, you there, boy. Okay. An examination of the basics. When connecting with the client user, you, the server user, will be met with a control panel allowing you to manipulate your co-player's environment. You will find that you are allowed to deploy 4 items at no expense. 3 of these are rather large machines, and 1 is a punch card. It's quite possible that you have already deployed some of these items before reading this. If this is the case, and you have activated the machine called the Crookster, such that it displays a countdown, you must proceed to section A100 of this walkthrough immediately. The life of the client user depends on it, and if your co-player has activated this device in your environment too, then yours does as well. But if not, please refrain from doing anything with the Crookstruder, aside from merely deploying it. This will buy us some time to think things through properly and go over the basics of the game before you find your soft, easily punctured head in the jaws of the lion. As mentioned, there are 4 items to consider, each playing a role in the process, which appears to have a singular purpose: to manufacture objects out of thin air. The designers of the game, judging by the language used, regard this process as a present themselves. But for now, the variety of objects you are able to create remains quite limited. The items in question as a Crookster, again, tread lightly with this one, the Totem Lass, the Alchemider, and the pre-punched card. I will describe how these devices work in conjunction with each other, and I will use the analogy of having a key made at a hardware store to help you understand. There is just too much text. A100, so your Crookstruder is sticking. Do this to live. In the distance, meteorites fall with greater frequency. The fire in the forest burns so hot, not even the rain is putting it out. Check battery status. Your laptop battery is alright for now, but it won't be for long. If the power in the house doesn't come back on, you can think of one last resort. A small backup generator stored behind the mausoleum. Gross. Prototype sprite was by the Crocker box. What? Oh man, you're going to use that? That sucks. What a stupid idea. You have to hurry along. I'm running low on battery power. But the cake mix... this is so dumb. I doubt it matters. We might as well just use any old crap lying around. Fine, I guess. The sprite is plain hard to get. I guess that's what you get for originally prototyping it with something that engenders mischief and pranksterism. Use the potted vegetable instead, it looks delicious. Pipe down, you. This is Rose's decision, not yours. Prototype sprite with Sassacre text. Oh yeah, sweet! Now we're talking! A ghost refuses cake? Oh no. Apparently you can use it on one of the imp fights to turn John into Link. Like Link from Zelda, not a web Link. Those are funny words, Magic Man. Or not, man. I don't know. Honestly, they dodged a huge bullet with that one? With the cake? Sure. I will just pretend I understand what you're talking about. John flail about in a distracting manner. The sprite finds the distracting manner in which you flail about to be rather distracting. The pesky sprite eludes you again. Not even the great colonel himself can outfox it. In narrowly missing with your attempt to create the colonel sprite, you drop the massive tome. The entire house rattles under the astonishing girth of the book. In the other room, Nana's ashes dump onto the sprite, which is caught unaware by the dowsing. Is this going to be a Grandma Harlequin now? You find the sacred urn toppled again. This time you're quite sure it wasn't your fault. The sprite is nowhere to be found. Remove crux extruder from doorway. Oh man, where did it go? I can't find it anywhere in the house. No time to worry about it. The next thing we should do is get your server copy of the game from the car. You need to connect to my client so I can repeat your steps and presumably join you wherever you are. We should do this quickly before my house burns down. What? There's a fire? There will be soon. Oh geez, so move this thing already. It looks like it requires a lot of grist to move. I don't have enough to relocate the door either. How much do you have? 0? Oh, I thought about jumping to the car from the ledge earlier, but that sounds really dangerous. I have a better idea. Meet me upstairs. Do again as purple words say. You're about to head upstairs, but you thought you heard something behind you. It was faint, but you could swear it was a small, light-hearted chuckle. Along the lines of a spirited hoo-hoo-hoo. No. Oh yeah. You're not sure you even saw a woman, let alone any of her hypothetical antics. But whatever it was you might have caught a glimpse of, sure gave you the willies. Head upstairs on your way to the balcony. Your PDA is acting up again. Hey bro, check it out, I'm working on some new rhymes. Dude, I don't have time for your nerdy raps. Come on, this is House of Ill, just listen. It sounds like you don't even believe me that I was about to get blown up, but I really was, but now I'm in some weird dimension that Asburb sent me to or something. And now on top of that, I think I'm being haunted by my dead grandma. Huh? For real? Yeah, it's true, but I'll talk to you later about it. I think I could drop some sick rhymes about all this. Man, see, I just don't think all the rapping stuff is really as cool as you think it is. No, this will be dope, check it out. Now I have to go. Bye. I'm not going to read this. Enough strange poetry. You head out to the balcony to find out what Rose has in mind. She's messaging you again. The purple text is less irrational than the red text. I'm lifting the car up to the balcony. Whoa, okay. Once it is up, retrieve the game. Then I'll put it back down on the driveway. But the door is locked. Break a window. But it's my dad's car. It's just a window and it's sort of an emergency. As always, I promise I'll handle the car with velvet gloves. Alright. Wait, how can you pick it up if you need the blue crystal stuff to pick up things? Connection lost. Whoops. There it goes. Ridiculous folly, unexcusable. You're inclined to agree, but hey, accidents happen. Double check your PDA to make sure if Rose is really gone. Indeed, this seems to be the case. DG is still pestering you, of course, but another chum is now logged in as well. What color are the words that this chum says? I'm back. Oh hi, I went to investigate the explosion I heard. Was it by any chance a meteor? Yeah, how did you know? Oh man, it's kind of a long story. Anyway, are you okay? Did it blow up your yard or start a fire or anything? No, I am fine. It landed a pretty good ways from my house and I went to look at it. It's pretty big. But Beck doesn't want me to go near it, so I came home. He seems to think it's dangerous. Oh gosh, he's probably right. Anyway, what have you been up to, John? Oh, did you get my package yet? Yeah, I was trying to get it, but Rose dropped my car into a weird, spooky, bottomless pit, and the package was in the car, and I'm really sorry about that. Oh no. Wow, okay, I guess I should start at the beginning. See, a meteor blew up my neighborhood. That's terrible, John. I'm so sorry. But I'm okay, and my house is too, sort of. That game I was telling you about, Asburb, which I was playing with Rose, sort of transported me somewhere at the last minute. But now I'm trapped here, and it's weird and dark, and I can't find my dad, and I just lost the car and my copy of the game in the pit, and I think I just have to save the world from the apocalypse. Well, Sounds really crazy and kind of scary, but it also sounds kind of exciting. I don't know, John, maybe this is your destiny. If anyone can save the world, I think it's probably you. Wow, you think so? Yeah. I like her. She's kind of like me. Well, okay, but it's not even that simple. I was about to connect to Rose to help transport her and save her from meteors and fire and stuff, but she lost battery power and I lost the game disc. So I think I have to get DG to use his copy of it to save her. But that jackass wants to shut up and stop rapping and stuff. He's so silly. Yeah, anyway, I should talk to him about it, so BRB. The green text was attractive. Now use the red text again. Is this guy still rapping? Stop rapping for a second, you horse. I have something important to talk about. What's up? Rose is in trouble and she needs help. I was going to connect to her with Esber, but I lost my copy. Okay. Also, she lost battery power. If she can get back up and running, she'll need someone with the game to get her out of there before her house burns down. So I think you should use your copy of the game to help her. My copy? That's going to be tough. Why? I lost it. It's a stupid story and I'd rather not talk about it. It's embarrassing. I thought you said you had two. Oh yeah, one is my brother's copy. Oh well, get his then. Alright, but he's not gonna be happy about that. Whatever. Also, you might want to read Rose's walkthrough to get up on speed in this. Oh man. What? Nothing really. Look, all I'm saying is the girl tends to lay it on kinda thick, you know? Roll size. Your laptop is out of battery power. There's only one thing left to do. Time to make your way to that backup generator. Knit laptop cozy to shield your laptop from the rain. That would be such a waste of time. Besides, you already knitted one a while ago. You retrieve it from your knitting bag and apply it to your laptop. Catalogs the laptop plus cozy. Equip Grimoire to Strife Specibus. That would be incredibly ill-advised. There are some dark forces you just don't want to mess around with. You understand this better than most. You put the book down. You capture your items. You grab the knitting bag and the grimoire in that order. It's always a logistical puzzle with your tree modus. The tree auto-balances, leaving the knitting bag accessible in the root card. Allocate knitting needles to Strife Specibus. You feel a lot more comfortable with this as a weapon. It's so handy with those needles, you feel like you could probably use them to fillet a swordfish. Needle kind. And that's fun. You lose the root card in the process, severing the tree. Hey, careful with all that stuff. Knit plush cuddle Cthulhu to soothe nerves. That would also be a preposterous waste of time. Besides, you're quite sure you've never heard of this creature called Cthulhu before. There are, however, many other specimens of the zoologically dubious you're familiar with, such as... Consult the Grimoire. Lasulu, foul patrician of misery. Hear his mama's belly gurgle. It's to know the epoch of joy has come to an abrupt end. And Nerubiglist, Game Beast, King of Grotesquerie, rise lord of the moist beyondhood. Hearing his melodious chirps and tongue clicks causes one's bones to explode. Wow. Fascinating. And of course there's Uglagos, the Deep One. Whenever he grinds his teeth, all the children of a random galaxy somewhere will frown continuously for a 9,000-year span. He is the first and smallest of the smaller gods, appointed in servitude of a vile, unfathomable pantheon of middling gods, which caters to the whims of the noble circle of horror terrors. An omniscient, omnipotent order of the elite few, forever cloaked in the darkness of the furthest ring. And then there's this strange page containing some rather mysterious notes and summoning procedures. You've never been quite sure what these diagrams are getting at. Take items and proceed downstairs. You recapitulate everything the way you want it to appear in the tree and head downstairs. You figure that's enough dilly-dallying, time to move on. You wonder if this ring will ever stop. It's true instinct the months began, perhaps long enough to forget its purpose. It no longer even knows to assuage fire. Somewhere a zealous god spreads his strings between the clouds and the earth, preparing for a symphony it fears impossible to play. So it threads on, delaying the race of the conductor's baton. How you hate this season. April is the cruelest month, breathing lilacs out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull roots with the spring rain. American sports legend Charles Barkley. Confront Mother in Hall. Surely your mother is lurking nearby. You should be prepared for an unpleasant confront. Oh, psych. What? There's this really cool dude, okay? He's standing around being all chill, like cool dudes are known to do sometimes. A cool dude like this probably has a real cool name. He probably won't just tell you what it was if you ask. He'd be way too busy for that. Busy being totally sweet. But you could always try to guess his name, and if you were right, he might nod ever so slightly. That's a cool dude's way of letting you know there might just be hope for you yet. I don't know, he doesn't seem all that original. Pretty sure we have just the same one. Somewhere. Enter name. This guy doesn't have time for this stuff. Try again. Dave Strider. He didn't even nod. Your name is Dave. It is an unreasonably warm April day. Your bedroom window is open to let some air in, and your fan is cranked. Arguably even more cranked would be your fly beats, which brings us to your variety of interests. A cool dude like you is sure to have plenty. You have a penchant for spinning out unbelievably ill jams with your turntables and mixing gear. You like to rave about bands no one's ever heard of but you. You collect weird dead things preserved in various ways. You're an amazing photographer and operate your own makeshift darkroom. You maintain a number of ironically humorous blogs, websites, and social networking profiles. And if the inspiration strikes, you won't hesitate to drop some fat rhymes on a mofo and represent. Oh, the other mod is here now. I guess the repairing went well. Oh well. What will you do? Quickly retrieve arms from cinder blocks. Nah. Get a beta and save your friend's life. This notion strikes you as nonsensical. You can imagine how a video game could save someone's life, and in any case, you're quite sure no one you know is in any danger. Anyway, these are your copies of the beta you received in the mail recently. Label them with your name in bold red print. Distinguish them from your browsed copies. Label this in kind. Neither of you really gives a crap about this game or has any intention of playing it, but you'll be damned if you let that get in the way of your campaign of one-upmanship. Bleed like a goat and piss on your turntable. You would never consider allowing any fluid, even remotely resembling urine, to touch your beloved turntables. That would risk breaking them. In a world without the gift of your godly presence, it just doesn't sound like a place you want any part of. While you're at it, you might as well wipe out human civilization with a meteor or something ridiculous like that, which will probably never happen. This sort of thing only happens in stupid idiot movies for stupid idiots. You will however contemplate bleating like a goat for ironically humorous purposes at a later date. Examine closet. This is your closet. This is where you keep a lot of your crap, like that box, and that bottle. What is that? Is that... Check the blue box. This is the package that your friend John Egbert sent you for your 13th birthday a little while ago. It now contains nothing except a note and a certificate of authenticity vouching for the genuine Hollywood memorabilia which the box originally contained, and which you are now wearing to be ironic but also to be incredibly cool in a way somehow intangibly related to the ironic nature of the accessory. You find it sort of exasperating to explain these subtleties to people. The box also included a signed photo of Ben Stiller, which now proudly hangs above your closet. Proudly and ironically. You capture the box through your hash map fetch modus. The modus' current hash function resolves the index by valuing each consonant at 2 and each vowel at 1. The total is divided by your number of cards, and the remainder is the index. Box equals 2 plus 1 plus 2 equals 5. 5% 10 is 5. The box is captcha-logged in card 5. Examine jar of unknown yellow substance in the closet. Oh, hell yes. It's an unopened container of apple juice. I thought you were all out. It's like Christmas up in here. This is so great. You've got to tell John about this immediately. He'll be so excited. Take juice. Capture the juice into card 7. 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1% 10 equals 7. Access Pastor Chum and Pastor John. In addition to letting your buddy know about this outstanding juice windfall, you figure you'll wish him a happy birthday while you're at it. In your own cool, sort of roundabout way, of course. Good thing you looked at the box he sent you, or you might have forgotten. You also might as well ask him about the beta. The kid's been harping about it for weeks. It would be cool if it came on his birthday. He'd be one happy camper. Oh, and we have read this before. So this is like the past. It's a flashback. You open the Hephaestus web browser and direct it to your ironically maintained blog where you post monthly satirical reviews of Game Bro magazine. The latest post is a review of the March issue. You've been meaning to write a review for the latest issue too, but you've been sort of dogging it. Something about the games you're reviewing just doesn't strike you as right for satirical purposes. In a new tab, you open another one of your sites, a webcomic ironically maintained through a satirical cipher vaguely similar to that of your blog. It's called Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. You have legions of devoted fans, most of whom are totally convinced of your creative persona's sincerity. Which is just how you like it. Oh wow, look at all these colors. This is scaring me. You figure as long as you're chilling at your computer, you might as well see how that new MSPA story is doing. You haven't looked at it in a while. Wait. Is this going to be straight up just this? It's like an intermission, maybe? Is this an intermission? Because maybe it looks like a good place to pause this, and I think I will continue this sometime later. This just looks like a good place to stop for now. Alright, I hope you guys like this. Bye bye, Sunny. Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever your name is, it is in the name of the channel. It is named after me, yeah. Okay. Bye bye, chat.